Hey, this is me building and strategizing my 400k per year profit solo consulting business right in front of your eyes. This is a daily video series where I start by answering your questions. So you can pop your question down in the comment section and I'll answer it in tomorrow's video. It's a good engagement hack, and it also allows me to bring you some value by watching these videos. Then I fill out this big ass Excel sheet that I've filled out for 64 days in a row now, which is the social growth of my channels, my cash rev and cost of running this business. Then I'll show you my to-do list and what I did today, basically, in order to move the needle. And then I'll do some live strategy on how I can get to $1 million a year in personal profit from this business model. Last month I did 44k cash with 94% profit. So we're currently on track for 500k per year. I'm just gonna go ahead and update my daily updates channel here, dive into community. And today we only have one question from Daniel. This was the question that I didn't have the time to answer yesterday. So we'll run it up here. Let me zoom in so you can actually see something. There we go. Yo man, thanks for the answer. Here's more context for the thing about Portugal versus English. By the way, update. Last time it was 8 book calls, now it's 15 calls from 2 videos. That is pretty good. Already closed the deal at 2,000 euros and 300 per month. I know it's low. Was testing waters, will definitely increase. First of all, congrats, bro. Very nice. So I noticed that most people booking calls are top of funnel in a sense that they don't even really have a business. And since I do the same as you, working with coaches and creators, either done with you or done for you, I'm simply thinking of using the angle of helping them start and scale their personal brand with the end goal of selling something, like a service or a product or a mentorship. Fact is, I've worked in the English market with multiple 100k plus followers to sell their coffee, so I can use that argument to sell personal branding coaching. Question is, how would you structure a program in terms of price and time frame for these beginners? As I don't really see myself doing the usual done with you for 4 months, as I would with coaches that need scaling. My fear is lack of results, as growing a personal brand takes a lot of time, and I find it hard to justify an ROI in 3 to 4 months with my program that I ideally want to set a price of minimum 3k. Sorry for the long comment. All good, bro. Love you, bro. Thank you, man. So since it's beginners, bro, it depends a lot on if it's a beginner's coach or a beginner person in, for example, yourself, right? It depends on if it's like a beginner's fitness coach or if it's just like a regular like 20-year-old, right? Because I think starting a personal brand, as you said, it takes a lot of time and it's very hard, right? So I think for your B2C offer, bro, should be like your beginner's offer should basically be like how to make money online, right? How to make cash online by basically teaching these beginners, bro, what you did, right? What Daniel did. So how to run marketing for coaches, how to build your cash flow, and then once you have cash flow and a successful agency, then you can start your personal brand like you're doing, Daniel, for example. So I think, bro, your beginner's offer should just be how to start a marketing agency like you've done, to be fair. Because by putting yourself in a position where you also teach beginners by showing your authority of what you've done for others and now you're doing it for yourself, you will also attract coaches like yourself. So I think it's cool that you have a beginner's offer. I would also make a lot more money if I had, but I've simply just chosen to not do it anymore because I did that for one part of my life and that was completely fine, and now I'm doing something different, right? So I think, bro, that would be the angle if you were to work with this audience, definitely. And yeah, like 4 months for beginners of like starting and scaling a business, right? If we have time frame here, if it's 4 months here, like it's very hard to get going from like 0 to 4 months. Our program length was 6 months, and that was also on the short end. So I think, bro, if I were you, I would be like how to start an agency. And I wouldn't dive into how to build a personal brand for people that have no experience. That is basically that is not gonna go well because it's so competitive. You need results these days in order to like speak your mind. But bro, you have something really good here, right? You have insane proof of concept from like 2 organic videos, right? Like you should definitely scale this B2C offer. Maybe you don't want to do one-on-one, right? But maybe you just want to start a group. So where it's like you maybe open, let's say 5 to 10 beginner spots every month at like 2.5k euros each. and you open 10 per month, and then it's like a cohort of group. If you don't want to spend your precious one-on-one time with beginners, which is fair enough, it doesn't really, a good video course and let's say 45 minutes times 2 is enough for beginners to get going, because most of it is information, right? They need to know what they're doing. They don't really need as much one-on-one strategy, because the strategy is simple: learn a skill, put yourself in front of a lot of people, and then get some cases and then scale, right? But well done, Daniel. You've pretty cool proof of concept, and you definitely need to keep it up because there's huge market fit. Then we have business stats, so I will check my main YouTube channel and see the growth there. We got 353 on the daily updates and 6419 on the main. So main channel is very silent because I'm not really uploading, which is also a problem. My Instagram is sitting at 2102 and daily updates says 353. Yesterday I got a client split payment, so just a payment plan of 3,608 after fees, and then I spent $150 on ManyChat and LinkedIn Premium, 95 on ManyChat, and then 55 on LinkedIn Premium. So yeah, pretty slow month. We're like a third into July here, and we're currently sitting at 12K. I'm expecting around 30K this month in just payment plans only. And then I'm expecting around the same in August. And then yeah, I open spots again for working with me in September. If you want to work with me, just join the waitlist. You can see more on my Instagram if it makes sense for the both of us. So that is business stats. Very nice. To-do list. Today is Saturday and it's been a slow one on purpose. So I've not really done a lot. I went for a morning walk, then I hit the gym, then I checked back with all my clients on Slack. Then I did a little bit of writing and program, but then I just decided that I was a little bit cooked and tired. So I just decided to pull the plug, and I'm going to a sauna here in 30 minutes. And then if I feel like it tonight, I'll do some writing on the program or write some content. But if not, then I'm working tomorrow, Sunday. So we'll see if I want to sit down and do some work. If not, then I'm just going to take the day off. And then I have a lot of stuff to do tomorrow, which is going to be nice. Sunday is my favorite day of the week because it's chill. And I can get a lot of work done. So that's nice. For strategy today, what do we have? Not a lot, to be fair. A little bit off today, which is how it is sometimes. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it here because I need to leave in 10 minutes. So I appreciate you watching these videos. Sometimes they're long and very elaborative and these things, and other days are just a little bit more chill. Yeah. So I appreciate you following along either way. This is the point of the series. It is to show up every single day, even though that you might not feel your best. And that's the whole point of life and business, I would say. So thank you for watching these videos, and I'll see you tomorrow.